Hey all, I'm back with another video. Since I've been retired, I have been trying to develop my own routine of things I want to get done and things I want to do. Right now you hear my teapot whistling because I'm getting ready to have a tea and finish drinking my water, which is 32 ounces of water, before I get out into the backyard and start working on my backyard that's been neglected for forever. I haven't done anything. That was in my last update, so I thought I'd start getting back into everything. So right now, let me turn off my teapot so you can see my concoction that I make for my tea. Okay, so first I'm going to put in my green tea. Next, I'm going to load my tea basket with burdock root. Just like that. I'm doing this first so that this will have time to steep, because this is actually ground up burdock root. So it needs time to steep in the hot water. While it's doing that, I'll have my tea bag, my green tea bag in here as well. Now this is going to take about 5 minutes or less, depending on the strength that you like. But you want it in here long enough so that the hot water can really get into the roots and draw out its properties. Once I finish doing that, then I will add in Manuka honey. I don't know if you can see that. So I'll add in Manuka honey, and then I will add in some chaga mushroom powder as well. So while we're waiting on this to steep, I'm going to go over the benefits of the chaga mushroom as well as the burdock root. Okay, so first up is the burdock root. It has a lot of holistic properties. It's a powerhouse of antioxidants. It removes toxins from the blood. It may inhibit some types of cancer. It may be an aphrodisiac. I have not experienced that, but one never knows. I've heard that the aphrodisiac works more on men than women because of our estrogen levels. So it's more of an aphrodisiac for men. So if you're giving the burdock tea to your significant other, yeah, you may want to be prepared for some excitement. So next, it can help treat certain skin issues. And I'm getting this from the website healthline.com. Here are the risks that may be associated with burdock root. One of the big risks that you can become dehydrated. So if you're taking a diuretic or you're already dehydrated and you drink burdock tea, you can become dehydrated. So you want to make sure that you're monitoring your fluid intake, making sure you're drinking lots of liquids. But with drinking a lot of liquids with burdock tea, you're going to go pee a lot. So just so you know, if you're allergic to chrysanthemums or daisies, you may have an allergic reaction to burdock. If you're pregnant or trying to become pregnant, you may want to consult your doctor on that. So there's precautions with that, but it's always with pregnancy that you have to take certain precautions, and certain things you cannot take or take in moderation. A lot of great benefits in it. If you want to know more, like I said, I found this information on healthline.com. So chaga mushroom powder has a lot of benefits and a side effect as well. It's a powder that I use, and it has a lot of vitamins and minerals, and it's high in antioxidants as well. So if you notice a theme here, we know green tea has It has antioxidant properties, and the burdock root does too, as well as the chaga mushrooms. So, but everything is targeted differently. So I advise you to do your own research. You can Google this stuff and look it up, but I'm just giving you an overview, okay? It has a lot of, like I said, vitamins and minerals. And here are some of the vitamins. Vitamin D, potassium, it has copper, selenium, zinc, iron, manganese, magnesium, and calcium. Believed to be a very potent antioxidant. It's anti-inflammatory. It's a good remedy for arthritis, high blood pressure. It may also lower your blood sugar levels. So that is one of the risks, that if you are diabetic and you're taking medication, definitely consult your doctor and proceed with caution if you're diabetic, because it will drop your blood sugar. It is also known that it's a possibility that it can slow the growth of certain cancer cells as well. The studies for the cancer was done on lung cancer as well as colorectal cancer. Colorectal cancer. Again, say that 5 times fast. One of the biggest risks of chaga mushroom powder is that it has an oxalate, and the oxalate can interfere with nutrient absorption. So things like calcium, it binds with calcium very easily, so it can cause kidney stones and kidney failure. So again, you have to be mindful of where you're at in your health journey. But that was one of the biggest risks of chaga mushroom, is that it does bind to calcium very easily. Do your research, get into Google, find out if there's something for you. It's how I start my day, by doing this concoction of teas. So it tastes really good. The taste of this, I haven't really found there to be a taste or a strong taste or anything of that sort for me. However, it is very dark. It looks like chocolate. And I will show that to you later in the video when I add it to my tea. You will see how dark this is. I bought this from grocery outlet. Okay. And for my burdock root, I bought this from Mountain Rose Herbs. Manuka honey is from New Zealand. So if it's from anywhere else, then it's not Manuka. Manuka is only made in New Zealand. And for this small, 8 ounces, very small. And you can pay anywhere from $15, $20, $25. So between $15 and $25, depending on who's making it, for this 8 ounces. So this makes it a very expensive honey, but it is very nutritious. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see that. So I add this in because of its nutritional properties. So the last thing I'm going to add to my tea is lemon. And we all know lemon's properties. That is all the concoction I have for my tea. So let's finish this. Okay, so now let me show you how I pull my tea together, or how I finish my tea. Okay, here we go. Let me bring you down here so you can see my burdock root has finished steeping. I don't know if I can show this to you. See how it expands? And then you just dump it out. Then this is my tea bag. I have already juiced 1/2 of my lemon. I'm going to do the other half. I'm going to add my honey. Now, this is to taste, so I'm just using a large spoon, and that's about how much I'm going to use. Now for the chaga mushroom. I'm going to use a teaspoon. Can you see how dark it's getting? It's looking like hot chocolate. It looks chocolatey, but it's not. I have Finish stirring it up, getting it dissolved. It takes a little bit, but just keep at it. You'll get it. I'm sure you will. But let me taste this and let you know the flavor. Wait a minute. You can taste the burdock. I can taste the green tea. What I don't taste is this. I don't really taste this. And of course, the honey and the lemon. So interestingly enough, since I've been using this is now my third day. I've noticed that I don't taste anything. I don't taste the powder. Now, I don't know what it's like by itself because I have the other ingredients. It might be overpowering the chaga mushroom. I wonder how many times did I say in this video? Anybody want to count that for me? But anyway, so now I'm going to finish my tea, finish drinking my 32 ounces of water, and then I'm going to head outside and get started doing some work so I can get back into planting and working in my garden, which has been neglected. For that's not over. It's at the end of this video. Okay, guys, for this portion, I thought I would just do a voiceover because I'm just really just tending to this neglected bed here. And as stated in my previous videos, I lost my mother earlier this year. I was having my house renovated, and then I was forced into early retirement. So I hadn't done anything in this bed, so I thought I would come out and start doing some work in it so I can plant. And what you will see coming up is that I have some vegetable scraps as well as scraps or things left over from my juicing. So I thought I would put it directly into this bed instead of into my compost bin, which requires more work. I just thought I would put it into this bed. I also have another bed that I've been using as well for composting for dirt for future, but as of right now, I thought I would add this in so that I can put some more nutrients into this dirt without adding fertilizer. The dirt here, everyone, is really dry, so I'm just letting the water soak in, and as it soaks in, I'm turning over the dirt so that more water can get down into the dirt. It is just as dry as a desert, I tell you. So my journey has been an eclectic one for the last 8 or 9 months. It has just been a lot to deal with. I'm still, processing my mom. She was 92 and she didn't have cancer, not natural causes, very peaceful passing. So I'm not terribly upset about that. It's just not having her and not doing anything for her. It's just, it freed up time, but it is an adjustment nonetheless. So a great way to work off any of those blues is to get out in the garden and, start getting, things planted. And I have a lot of things I want to plant and need to get it going, and it's not going to do it by itself. So I have to get out here and do it. And I guess I have this free time now that I'm in retirement. I'm not forced to have to, get up and go to work. I can do things at my leisure. So that's why I decided to get out here and do what I needed to do in regards to this garden bed and get it back into shape. I had it in last year in this same section, I had corn. I hadn't planted anything as stated. In the far section up at top, I did grow some garlic and I was successful with that. I did a video on that as well. I had purchased the garlic from Whole Foods and it was local garlic and it was organic, and I put it in the ground and I was able to get garlic. I was very happy about that. So I didn't have to buy any garlic seed. Luckily, California has local garlic as well as local avocados. Well, many local things that we have, but yeah, I was able to do that and save some money. And right now, like I said, I'm just putting water on this dirt, turning it over, letting more water get into it. It's a fairly big garden bed, so I just need to do this in sections. I can't do it all in one day. That's a lot of work. But other than that, you guys, I will be bringing more videos, not just gardening, but just various videos. Of course, that's why it's called Trena's Journey. I have to keep reminding everyone. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm getting ready to go in. The sun is really kicking and I'm really sweating right now, so I'm back at it. I have a lot to do. I still have the other half of this vegetable bed to do, and then over here behind me I have 3 more beds that need to get done, but I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. But right now the sun is out, and I think it's only it's only 10 after 8 in the morning here in Southern California, and it's already hot. As you can see, I'm glowing. Stay tuned for more videos from Trena's Journey.